Yeah, I mean, I'm out of my comfort zone now.
Even with me?
Yeah, even with you.
In this video, I'm going to chat with our kid about anxiousness of solo wild camping and what's stopping him from getting out into the hills. Yeah, once we've had a couple of beers and what have you, and he feels a bit more relaxed, we'll catch up with him. So we're all set up now. Our kid is going to talk you through his gear. Like I said last week, it's a completely different setup to what I've got. So I'll hand it over to our kid, and he'll just go through all the bits that he's bought over the last winter months.
Hey up, all right. Right, first of all, I went for the Wild Countryman Helm Compact 1, but I wanted the Compact 2. But like a true Yorkshireman, being cheap, I seen it on Amazon for 200 quid, and I thought I was getting the Compact 2 for 200 quid, but it didn't. It was a Compact 1. So that's my own fault for not reading as well. Right, so that's the tent. It's really easy to put up. Basically, all it is 2 poles, colour coded, red that way, blue that way. Off you go. Pegs in, easy. Up within 10 minutes, not even that. Pegs are stuck out a little bit here because ground's really rocky. So,
what's that?
Oh, that's a cheeky chest warmer, is that? Right, so we're going to go on inside then. As you can see, it's quite small because it is a one-man tent. So it's very, very tiny in there.
Cosy.
Yeah, very cosy, very snug,
cosy.
very snug.
Very snug.
Very snug. Right, so for my sleeping mat, I don't know if you can see there, I went for the uni gear. It's the large one. I think they do a couple of sizes of them, but I went for the large one. As you can see, I'm quite a large lad.
All right.
Yeah, so for my sleeping bag, I've gone for the Fathom EV300.
That's OEX.
Yeah, OEX. It's the 3-season sleeping bag. I think it goes down to about -5. Hopefully it don't get that tight. So I know it's quite snug, and I've got a little vestibule here for my stuff. It's not loads of room, but it's enough for me. But I've seen a few people say about a bit more room in there. But if you open the flap at the back here, there's like another vestibule at back there, where I put my walking shoes and my rucksack. The rucksack I've gone with, it's same as our kids. It's the Nepal 65. I think our kids is
85.
the Nepal 85. So it just does me. I just fit it all in. Again, it's a bit snug.
How much were the sleeping bag?
Right, so the sleeping bag was 59 quid. I think I got it from Go Outdoors, so it's not too bad, is that? It's not a cheap one, I don't think, but it's not too expensive. And the Unigear sleeping mat was 56.99 from Amazon, so that's not too bad. It's quite comfortable actually.
That comes with a pump sack, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, it does come with a pump sack. Yeah.
Thought so.
That, yeah.
But he's used my flex tail because he couldn't be asked.
Yeah, nah. Well, right, for me pillar, I have tried quite a few pillars, and a lot of them seem to be making loads of noise when I'm moving and stuff like that. So I've bought like a memory foam travel pillar.
What sort of noise, Phil?
It's like a crackling noise. So I'm hoping I have a better night's sleep on this. It's the Cozy Home pillar from Amazon. I paid 25 quid for it, but you can't put a price on a good night's sleep, can you? So
yeah. And a lot of people do struggle. I've still got my Decathlon pillow, but I haven't pumped it up as much this time. Last camp I've just felt it was a little bit too hard.
Right, so for my cooking set, I've gone for the Tikana Solar Stove set OEX. 80 quid from Go Outdoors. It's not a bad little bit of kit actually. You've probably seen a million of them being reviewed because that's where I got most of my ideas from YouTube. So, yep. So right, finally, you've seen my sleep setup. So
that's it. Nice and cheap. The tent, like I say, is £200, but it's a cracking tent. They've had absolutely fantastic reviews. If there's aught that you need to ask us about, just drop us a comment in box. And if you're into that sort of stuff, wild camping, hiking, what have you, if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be a massive help to the channel. The wind has dropped.
Midges are in.
Midges are coming in, so it might be time for midging net to be out. But we're not swarmed, to be fair, like I was on my solo wild camp. I'm trying to convince our kid to do his first solo wild camp. But he's just got to get over that anxiety. Everybody suffers with it. Everybody really suffers with it. I see it all on like Facebook groups and stuff like that. Just trying to get out. It's just about knowing where you're going to camp. The first place that me and our kid camped, we hiked there first, didn't we? We actually hiked there first.
Yeah, we did like a recon.
Yeah, so we sort of scouted it out a little bit, checked it out, made sure that it were all right and safe enough, and what have you. But as you'll probably see on loads and loads of Facebook posts and forums and stuff like that, it is so safe. It is really safe. My first solo camp were absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to do my next one, but the weather is coming in a little bit now. It's not too bad tonight. The wind's dropped, so the chill's gone a little bit, but yeah, the winter is coming, so I might not be out after this one, but there'll be loads to do next year, so I can't wait for next year. Might even try to do Cumbria Way. We were supposed to do that in September. Yeah. But because of my accident, just didn't train far enough. Just didn't train at all. But
plus we didn't want to go too far out, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just in case something happened to me with my accident and I couldn't carry on. So we did the sensible thing and cancelled it and postponed it. Hopefully, got these bloody midges. Hopefully next year we'll do it. But we just need to get his pack weights down a little bit because it's still a little bit heavy. Okay. So we're just having a couple of snacks, a couple of beers. We've got some German style salami and cheese selection. Where do you get idea for this, Phil?
Oh, Blood Outdoors. Some right food on his channel.
£3 a pack, that is. I don't know what it's like in Aldi because he goes to Aldi, doesn't he? But so for my tea tonight, I've got, or I've had, one of those all-day breakfast Wayfarer meals in my bag since March. Obviously because I've not been able to cook it. So I've got a couple of bread cakes. I'm gonna just boil it through, and then I'm just gonna shove it in a couple of bread cakes like a breakfast sandwich. And our kid has got,
I've got some chicken and onion and some noodles with some garlic hoisin sauce.
Beautiful.
Can't wait for that.
And Walter, he's already had his tea. He's eyeing up the German sausage, ain't mate? Breakfast sandwich. That's what I'm having. A breakfast sandwich. Got a couple of nice bread cakes, buttered. So I'm going to have that.
Right, so Aka's been waffling about cooking for the last God knows how many times on his videos. I'm going to do a bit. So what I've got tonight, I've got some cooked chicken, some chopped onions, some soft noodles and some soya and garlic sauce. And doesn't that look delicious? Let that cook through a bit more. And see how we get along with it.
Right, so it's absolutely pictures at the minute. I'm just having a chat with our kid just about the anxiousness of solo wild camping, and what you do to sort of get over it. To be honest, if you think about it more, you're never going to get over it. You're never going to get out there and try to do a little bit of solo wild camping. I've said to our kid tonight that, would you come here, somewhere that he's familiar with? Would you go to a place that we've been before? And he's still not quite comfortable in doing that. What he did say was, if he could go somewhere where he could see his car. And now they were a place in Lake District where we were walking up to Greendale Tarn, and we got quite sort of far up into hills, and you could see car even quite far up, and there were a good decent flat spot. So maybe that's an option to sort of get over that anxiousness of going solo wild camping. But you know, hopefully he'll be out next year because it's getting too cold now. So what do you think holds you back from doing a solo wild camp?
I don't know, it's just I've got a really vivid imagination, me, and I overthink stuff.
Right. So what do you think's worse could happen?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like we've seen tonight, we've seen all these lights and stuff, you know, in hills where we are.
Yeah, but that's just other wild campers, isn't it?
I know, yeah, but you just like, I don't know. I think someone's coming towards me.
Yeah, but you know, it's like, if anybody's out here, you know, searching for someone to pounce on, it's very unlikely that you're going to get someone that's walks like a couple of miles into hills just to look for someone that's wild camping alone. So you haven't got that to worry about, people, you know.
No.
If you were camping close to a road, or you know, like a farm or an house and what have you, you might hear a bit of activity. That might be a little bit off-putting, but you know, you're near someone's house, or you're near road. I mean, we can hear trains going past.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Tonight, and you thought it was something else coming up, didn't you? You thought it was like a quad bike or whatever, but
yeah,
you know, if someone were to drive you there and say, right, and then walk up with you, and you get set up and then walk, you know, let's say for instance, you know, come back for you in the morning, would you feel more comfortable doing that?
Probably not, no. Probably not. What it is with me is, it's like I don't watch horror films and stuff like that, right? But if I walk in room and Mrs. is watching it and I see certain bits on it and stuff like that, it stays with me. I don't forget about it next day, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm on my own walking through a dark tunnel, I start thinking about that certain thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's just fiction, isn't it? That's just fiction.
Well, yeah, no, I know it's just fiction, but that's what I mean with my vivid imagination.
Yeah, but it's like tonight we've seen an owl, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen an owl, yeah.
And you know, we can hear it in distance, like twit-twooing.
Doing what?
Twit-twooing.
Twit-twooing?
Yeah. Twit-twoos. But would like, let's say for instance, if you had a dog, obviously I'd take Walter with me.
Yeah, I suppose if I had a dog, it'd be okay. I think if I had a dog,
right,
I think that'd be okay, because it'd be like, I know they can't talk back to you, but it's someone to you to talk to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can talk to yourself.
I know, yeah.
You can talk to if you.
But that's the problem. I talk myself into my mind talks into stuff.
I mean, I were anxious when I first went on my solo wild camp, because you know you are on your own, but as I said in previous videos, honestly, it was so relaxing, so relaxing. I was really chilled out. You know, it's like you said, that you know it's dark now at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you'd be in your tent.
Yeah, I'd be in my tent soon as
you know, you won't be sat out.
Soon as it got dark.
Yeah.
And I'd probably padlock it on inside.
Yeah, but machetes Phil can get through them.
Well, they can't, can they? Look at Carl Pilkington in Amazon. He could stick his hand out and pour his wee, couldn't he?
Yeah.
But that bit of light nylon, no could get through it, could it?
But it does feel like that when you are in your tent. You do feel a lot more secure. It's a strange feeling. It is a strange feeling, but yeah, you know, I wouldn't be sat out if I was solo camping by myself on my next one. Once it gets dark, I won't be sat out by myself, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out of my comfort zone now.
Even with me.
Yeah, even with you.
Right.
You know, with pitch black. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm not one for darkness.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So me doing this, I'm out of my comfort zone anyway. So to do a solo one, I'd be even further out of my comfort zone.
So you're taking, so coming out with me, you're taking a step out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
which if you can solo camp, if you can go wild camping with someone else, that would be a better option. But you would say that if you could seat car, why your Sunblock Outdoor show? It's got the same hat on and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you could seat your car, or your car wasn't that far away from you, that would make you feel more secure.
Yeah.
If you went out
I
on the
think
first
so.
one. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, you've stepped
Oh,
out.
if I had like a bottle of Jack Daniels, I'd be quite fine then.
Just stuck in your tent.
Yeah, just stuck in my tent.
Don't forget your pee bottle.
What, my Lucas head bottle?
Yeah. And it's not a large Lucas Aid bottle neither, it's a little
No,
one.
it's a little one. No, but I'm out of my comfort zone doing this now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I've like woke up on other wild camps with us, I've woke up and I thought, wow, it went out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fell asleep. Do you know what I mean? And I thought I'd be like just twitching at every noise that I hear.
Yeah, but that's it, there's no noise. That's it. We can hear the owl in distance now.
No,
There is actually no noise. I think if you were to wild camping like a woodland or the forest,
Yeah,
you know, you'd hear like branches falling,
yeah.
you know, maybe foxes or badgers knocking around, but there's literally not a sound here, not one bit.
No.
I'll get him out. I will get him out eventually.
Yeah.
He'll be out at some point.
There's a lot of. I mean, we saw. I think it was an helicopter about 10 minutes ago, and it
Yeah.
were like going through Valley, but
Like over towards Alport Castle area, wasn't it?
yeah. But there
Yeah,
were no
you can hear
noise.
you can actually hear it now.
I don't say there were no noise when it come through Valley.
And then it came up, didn't it? And it looked like a hunter killer from Terminator 2.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. But anyway,
No, if you're out of your comfort zone now, at least it's a step out of your comfort zone, and that's what matters. So, advice is what you'd give people is try to go out with someone else first.
yeah, try to go out with someone else first. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how you get on then,
Yeah. All right.
and then if you fancy doing it by yourself, by no means do it by yourself. I'll do it. I'll probably try it next year at some point. We'll see.
With a bottle of Jack Daniels.
We'll see. I've got to get through this night yet, though, haven't I? Woo!
What's that behind you? We're in his tents now. It's 11 o'clock. We've had a few beers, a couple of chest warmers. The original plan to this video was to do tips for wild camping, top 10 tips for wild camping, but Paul Medina's just done that, so I'm not going to do that. This video is more about to do with anxiousness about like solo wild camping and what have you. You've just seen our kids' thoughts on solo wild camping, so to be fair, I think that is a better video than like top 10 tips. Yeah, it's a difficult one to explain, to be honest, because there's so many factors. Bloody Walter's licking his arsehole. To be honest, I think alcohol. I've got cramp in my foot. Yeah, I've got cramp in my foot. I'm not on my foot. I'm not on bed full yet. Oh, that's it. Here we go. What, right lump? Oh, I know what that is. That's a tripod. If you've got I'm not saying go get a dog just to do wild camping solo. Definitely helps if you've got a companion with you, because they're brilliant. They're superb. I've probably filmed a lot of shit tonight. So in my last video, I bought a new gadget, pee bottle. I can't use it. It's too small. So I'm gonna have to think of a plan B. It's too small for me. It's a shame, really. It's a waste of £7, but you know, it's only £7. Anyway, I am gonna say good night. It's been a fantastic night. The weather has been dry. It's been really good. It's been really good. I highly recommend. Excuse me. Oh. It's a complete different experience to doing like camping on a campsite with your toilets and showers and what have you. It's good. No, definitely do it. Definitely do it. It's an experience. I can hear flying things again. It's them Jimmy Spinners. They're a pain in the arse. Good morning. Right, it's been another fantastic wild camp. The stars were unreal tonight. You could see hundreds of them. So it's not that cold. I think it's what is it, Craig? About about 6 degrees. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
About 6 degrees, so snug as a bug with this new pillar. So, yep, been a good one. We've had a couple of drinkies. I think we're both a little bit tipsy.
Well,
yeah?
I'm Jobber as a sudge.
Jobber as a shudge? Here, mate. Here, mate. Sell us your jawbone.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Wrong channel, Phil.
Wrong channel. Aye.
Wrong channel.
Right. It's good night from me. And it's good night from him. See you in the morning.
We're just heading back to the car now. We've had a good camp all in all, apart from obviously a couple of indigestion and air mat issues. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. We'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
Let's get his backpacks off. Packs off. Oh, that feels good.
Not doing it again.
Huh?
We're not doing it again, are we?